Hello everybody, I hope you're having a funny, sexy Sunday. Welcome to the third episode of Sexy Sunday, sponsored by YVEREST. And I'm here today to talk about how you can introduce the fun, the excitement of sex toys in the bedroom. We've had quite a few questions from our customers about how do I tell my boyfriend I want to use a sex toy? And if I get a sex toy, how do I even use it? Is it a replacement for the penis? Am I supposed to do it on myself or on him? There are so many questions that I think a lot of you have been asking regarding the use of sex toys in the bedroom to enjoy a sexy Sunday with a partner. In the last episode, I've talked about having a sexy Sunday with yourself, using the joy or enjoying the happiness provided by self-pleasure and masturbation. And this week, I want to talk about the fact that there are a lot of different beautiful experiments that you can do with your partner to figure out how to bring the toys in the bedroom. So first question is, how do I tell my boyfriend that I want to use toys? Well, first of all, I'm sure that all the gentlemen who are watching this know that we absolutely love having sex with you. We love all the beautiful things that we discover together. However, I'm sure, gentlemen, that you may have read my articles or you've heard me talk about this in previous videos that I've done, to know that one of the most important things you need to understand about the female anatomy is that 70% of the women that you've ever slept with in your life do not have climax, do not have an orgasm through penetration alone. So yes, the little amount of joy, the lady clitoris, as I like to call her, requires specific direct stimulation for us to actually reach orgasm. And what does that mean? It means that you can have the biggest penis in the world, you can be the best at, the speed and penetration techniques and all that stuff. But ultimately, if only the inside of the vagina and the clitoris is being stimulated during the sex act, your lady is going to take forever to come if she ever makes it. I'm sure you've heard of the orgasm gap and the fact that, especially in Hong Kong, only 8% of women have reported that they're having an orgasm every time they have sex, which is kind of sad, ladies. So we need to get going with some other fun things to do because we need to bring that number up. But going back to why do we need toys? Well, if you don't know how to mention it to your boyfriend, maybe you should have a conversation about what really makes it happen for you. At what point do you require direct clitoral stimulation, and how do you do that? Of course, you always have the option of touching yourself with your fingers, but there is always something a little bit better than what Mother Nature has given us, and that something better could be this little baby. So this little baby is the Tsubaki vibrator, which, as you may see here, has not one, but 2 tongues. And these tongues vibrate. And there's 5 different levels of vibration and 5 different speeds. And you only know what is going to be the best one for you. I'm not going to turn it on right now because the noise is going to be pretty overwhelming for all of you. But the point I'm making is, how do you use this toy? Of course, as you can see, the beautiful thing about it is not threatening at all. So it doesn't really look like a penis and is not supposed to be a replacement for the penis. So gentlemen, don't worry. We still want you. We still need you. We still enjoy having actual penetrative sex with you. So don't worry. We're not replacing you. We're only replacing you if you do not use your tongue to make us feel good about ourselves, but that's a different story. So we do not want to replace that part of us, that part of the sexual encounter where we have the connection, where we create this not only intellectual and emotional, but physical connection between our bodies. But during a lot of sexual positions that you can imagine, this toy can come in very handy, as you can imagine. So actually, yesterday I was having a debate with someone about sexual positions, and this person said that his favorite position was missionary. And for me, missionary is one of the most boring sexual positions ever. And my response was actually, yeah, I could go with the modified version of missionary, which is, I had to explain it to him, as you can imagine. I had to explain that a modified version of missionary is when the woman pulls her knees up to the chest, or when she has her legs up on the man's shoulder. And the beautiful thing about these two positions is the fact that you, the girl, the female partner, has full access to her clitoris. with their fingers, you can use these little babies, or you can use this little baby to simply touch the external part of the clitoris, the little bean, as people have called it, a baked bean, apparently. Yeah, actually, if you really also want to know the exact definition of missionary, is basically man on top and a woman thinking of England. At least that was my definition of it. So this is one of the easiest way of using this toy. The second one is, for example, if the woman is in doggy position and the man is penetrating her from the back, then of course the woman has a lot of options on what kind of toys she uses. On her clitoris, of course, you can use your fingers. Always you can use your fingers, but if you want a high level of pleasure and a high level of vibration, then obviously positioning these beautiful tongues of the Tsubaki on your clitoris while you are being penetrated from the back can be a beautiful, beautiful experience. And for many people, having internal and external stimulation on the two different parts of the clitoris, the outside section, you know, the little tip of the iceberg, but also the G spot and the A spot inside at the very end of your vaginal canal towards the cervix. I know I'm talking a lot of technical terms here, but anyway, Google them if you don't understand what I'm talking about. So all of these different contact points, if you like, with the woman's clitoris will stimulate all of her pretty lady parts and will make her have a wonderful orgasm. And the benefit of this for you is that she will think you are the most amazing lover ever, because you have given her the most mind-blowing orgasm ever in your whole life. So gentlemen, instead of rejecting toys from the bedroom, I would highly encourage you to embrace toys, because they are literally your best friends. They are what makes you the best lover, because one, you understand what your woman really needs. You understand that it's not about ego, it's not about you being the only thing that ever satisfied her, but it's about you listening to her, paying attention to her, seeing her needs, and getting what she's really after. And as I say to everyone, sex is not about orgasm, sex is not about penetration, sex is about connection. And what better connection can you make with your partner than listening to her, following her body, understanding how close she's really coming towards orgasm, and making sure that she gets whatever level of stimulation that she wants. Because that's what makes us love you. We all want to be seen, we want to be heard, we want to be felt in a sexual act. And if we need these or any other toys, or just a little bit of extra touch and little extra kisses and extra cuddles, this will make you our best lover ever. So last weekend I was talking about creating anticipation. Hopefully you have already creating a lot of anticipation by thinking about how you're going to spend this Sunday. So whatever is happening in your bed right now, as you're watching this, I know a lot of people wake up and the first thing that they do is get their phone and check Instagram. Hopefully you're watching this, and then this will put some ideas in your head, and you will actually get straight onto the link in bio and get one of these pieces, so that next Sunday you can at least have a really, really good time. So that's all I have for today. I hope you're having a very, very sexy, soft, beautiful, mind-blowing Sunday. And I'll see you very soon with another episode of Sexy Sundays from YVEREST and Valentine.